Devastating discovery. The neighbor called 911, and that's when police found 22-year-old Toni Wells dead at the bottom of the basement stairs, here in her Crown Heights brownstone apartment on Sterling Place. It was around 10 Wednesday morning, and her body shows signs of abuse.
Preliminarily, the deceased female has bruising on her neck, and it appears as if she was either pushed or fell down the flight of stairs leading to the basement.
As detectives work on a motive, a source tells Pix 11 Wells' husband is a person of interest. Her family clearly emotional. Wells' sister breaking down, and Pix 11 has learned Wells and her 29-year-old husband had a history of domestic violence. Police were called here at least once before, but neighbors never expected anything like this.
It seemed like a pleasant family. You know, they do the laundry together.
Well, you don't know.
Hey y'all, it's your girl RockYourGlory, and this is my channel. Thank you guys for coming, and make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how I feel about this video. I'm not as excited because I just saw this news thing where a man killed his wife and his child that was pregnant inside of his wife. And I'm gonna just read the report right quick. I'm gonna just go to this post I read. It says by Lauren Leon. It said, I want to make it clear. This post is to bring awareness to under no circumstances domestic violence is love. It's so scary we can portray with pictures on Instagram that we are happy. In reality, really what it really is. Ladies, no matter what, if he your baby daddy, he should never put his hands on you. This ain't goals, this is death. My favorite IG couple, who I used to see all the time on the popular page, who just recently got married, Barry Wells apparently strangled and killed Tonie Wells. Then what most sick about it is he shoved her down the stairs before leaving the scene. She was supposedly 8 months pregnant with his child. The only reason why it was discovered was because their 2-year-old daughter was crying over the mom's body and the neighbor called the cops. So she wrote this. I had seen this on my Facebook, and it was a lot of people sharing it and stuff like that. And I just want to say, 3 points. And the number 1 point is, if you're married, if you're in a relationship, if you're courting somebody, however you do with your dating situation, you don't need to look up to nobody. It's nothing wrong with having examples, but don't try to be nobody. Like, people can portray that they happy all day, but don't be really happy. I thank God that me and my marriage is really happy and we're really genuine, but everybody not happy. Like, you don't know what people going through behind the closed doors. Like, you never know if somebody getting beat on. You don't know if nobody getting talked down, their self-esteem getting torn down every day, or anything. Y'all have to be careful who y'all look up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you have the spirit of discernment of who you look up to. Like, you can't look up to everybody. Everybody is not worth looking up to. Everybody ain't worth you looking up to. So you have to have wisdom. And that's what I learned, is not to compare and not to look up to everybody. Your marriage is not everybody's marriage. Their marriage look like it should be everybody's marriage. And honestly, the pictures I saw of them with their child, that's beautiful and all. But touching somebody's butt ain't goes. Like, touching somebody's butt ain't goes. Massaging somebody's back ain't goes. Actually falling in love and being in love with somebody, a man treating you right, a woman treating you right, that's goes. Like, no, like, taking pictures on Instagram is not goes. That's not goes at all. Goals are him paying your rent, or y'all paying each other debt off. That's goals right there. Y'all being debt free, that's goals. You don't know if they was in debt. They popular, but they live in an apartment. Obviously, they ain't that popular as far as the paycheck. Like, let's be 100. Like, you need to just be careful who you look up to. This woman that probably got beat on multiple times, but never called the police. They said that the police only came one time. So it's a possibility this girl been getting beat on every day, all day. Probably just getting pinched on or stuff like that. You never know. And for the guy, you never know what he's seen as a child, what he went through as a child. It's not an excuse for him to beat on a woman, but if he felt like he needed help and he was domestic violence, he should have reached out for help. But some people don't reach out for help. And number 2, I would say, is with women. Maybe because you married to him, or you're in a relationship with him, or you got kids with him, don't mean you gotta stay. That don't mean you gotta stay. You don't have to stay with nobody who hitting on you. You don't gotta stay with nobody who beating on you. And you ain't gotta stay with nobody that's talking to you any kind of way, that's disrespecting you. You don't gotta stay with nobody like that. You can choose to walk away. You have to be careful who you be with. You got to know who you marrying. Like, she knew who she was marrying before they got married. Let's be honest. And it's not her fault, but at the same time, it is her fault because she should have walked away. Mostly it's his fault because he did it. And I'm not playing like picking sides. But for him, he the man. And for him to do this to this woman was wrong. It was bold and it was premeditated. He planned to do this. Like, it ain't no way, shape, or form. He planned to do this. Like, people do crazy stuff. And I feel like once a man hits you, he can't stop. So you need to leave a man. If he hit you once, he gonna hit you again. If he keep doing it, he gonna keep hitting you no matter what. And the third thing I want to say is that if you are in this situation, get out of this situation. If you are in this situation, please get out of this situation. This situation is the devil, it's demonic, it's not right. A man that love you will not hit you. A woman that love you will not hit you. Because there's women out here that beat on people too. If he love you, he will not hit you. If she love you, she will not hit you. She will not hurt you. She will not have your face swollen. She will not have you looking crazy. He will not have you out there like that. Let's just say that. And I don't want my daughter or my future kids to grow up seeing me hit my husband or my husband hitting me. So that's why we don't play that wrestling stuff. We don't wrestle. No, we don't. We don't play that, oh, I hit you, you hit me back junk. We don't play that because we don't want to hurt each other. If you got to stop wrestling with your man or whatever, or you got to stop wrestling with him, y'all have to be wise on what you do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she was hitting him. You don't know. But I pray that she wasn't hitting him or punching him or doing no regular stuff as well. But it's not right for you to take somebody's life. He didn't just take one life. He took 2 lives. He took 2 lives, and it was sad what he did. Like, that junk is wrong. Like, this is a serious moment, and I just want to say, as me being a wife, you know what I'm saying, I just certain things I can't take. And that's why I waited until I was sure to get married. Because I'm not going to take no man hitting me. Like, if my husband, and the Lord knows he ain't going to hit me. But if he was to ever hit me, I will leave him. For the simple fact is that I can't take no man hitting me. Me and my sisters grew up and we saw my mama get beat on. Like, beat on. And this man hurt her. And guess what? After she got fed up, she dipped. And we knew never to be with a man that hit us. And never be with a man that hit us. Ever. And so, and my daughter know that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have to choose who y'all be with. Y'all can't be with nobody that's reckless. Everybody relationship ain't goals. Oh yeah, that's goals. He touched her butt. They got tats. Girl, what that mean? Boy, what that mean? Tats don't mean nothing. That's a piece of ink that you can pay to get taken off. Like, what does that mean? If it ain't in your heart, you know what I'm saying? If you don't love that person in your heart, then that's not goals, yo. Like, goals is just, it's love. Love should be your goals. It's a sad situation. Like, it's sad and it's hard to see. Like, it was hard for me to watch that. I was really about to cry, like, on some real stuff. Be careful who you marrying. Like, if you hear a little voice telling you, that's not my wife, that's not my husband, don't marry them. I'm pretty sure she heard a little voice telling her not to marry him. And I'm pretty sure he knew what he was going to become if he didn't get help. But he didn't get no help. His face is plastered all over the news, all over everything, because he doing reckless junk. I hope he get everything he deserves plus more. You know, hopefully he changed when he go down in prison and on bars. Hopefully something hit his heart. He gotta pay the consequences for what he did. Now he got a daughter out here that's fatherless and motherless. Ain't nobody gonna treat that girl like her mama treated her. He didn't want to seek the help that he needed. Now he has a motherless child and a fatherless child. She gonna have so much going on when she grow up because of her dad murdered her mother in front of her. He didn't think about all that. He only thought about it from his perspective. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. But I just want to just talk about it and just say a little something about it. So this is what I saw on my Instagram and Facebook feed. It's videos on it, of it, and everything. So just tell me how y'all feel about this video. Have you ever been in a domestic violence relationship? Did you leave? Did you stay? Are you trying to leave? Like, just let me know in the comment section what you think about this whole situation. Until next time, Christ, wife, motherhood, natural hair. Deuces.
The dark brown shades of my skin